Hey everybody, we're here today to do a super sack solution, which involves taking a 1-ton super sack of a Duradge engineered soil and blending it into an existing soil to improve it or help fill low spots. There's lots of different things you can use these super sacks for. And today on this field, we're going to actually improve the home plate area. So this home plate area at this high school does not have clay in their batter's boxes and catcher's box, mainly because the groundskeeper just doesn't have time. With all the other facilities he's got to maintain on the school property, he doesn't have time to deal with that here. So we're actually going to beef that up by putting in a super sack of Field Saver 50 into the soil to help firm that up some more. The process starts out, we've laid out our 500 square foot area. You'll see some painted lines on the home plate area here. That outlines that 500 square feet. And now Ron, the groundskeeper, as he's affectionately known here, is pulling off the top dressing, because we don't want to blend that in. We want to save that. So he's pulling off the excess top dressing. We'll sweep that off. And then we'll bring in the super sack of Field Saver 50, which you can see in the distance there, and plop that in the middle, spread that out with a rake, and then till that in 2 to 3 inches deep, regrade everything, compact it, soak it, and it should be good to go. So you'll see that steps as we go along here in the video. All right, hold her on. Now, good. All right, you're golden. All right, so now we've got this nice pile in the center of this circle. We'll now take this and spread this out evenly, and that's the key word, spread it evenly across the entire area. And if we do that properly, then we should be applying about 4 pounds per square foot of this product blending into this soil. As you can see, Ron has made the initial cut around the whole home plate area. Now he's cross-cutting. He'll go this way, and then he'll go this way to cross-cut it and further blend and mix that Field Saver into the soil here. Now, this is a forward tine tiller, which means the tines are up in the front and they turn forward. Those type of rototillers, you'll need to go over it a few more times than if you had a rear tine tiller that also was a reverse tine tiller. The tiller turned in the opposite direction. Those penetrate harder soils easier, but they also do a much better job of blending that material, and typically then you only need to go over it usually once or twice, preferably twice, in different directions to cross cut and make sure you've got a good blend in there. But we'll get this wrapped up here pretty quick as he gets this mixed up, and then we'll get into grading and compacting. grass, obviously you can see there's, when you rototill this, you incorporate quite a bit of pore space or air into the soil, so you're going to get quite a bit of compaction. Right now he's going along the edges and rolling here so he doesn't push soil out into the grass. So he hits the edges first before he goes and does a full roll on this. We'll roll in two directions, perpendicular to each other. The second one he'll probably throw a vibratory action onto it to get it to pack good and tight. And then at that point we'll have to come in here and do some correction to the grade. All right, so we've gone in and adjusted the grade a little bit using a groomer. We still need to pack this some more yet. And then the one key thing obviously here after the fact is water. Water's the glue that's gonna tack this all back down again. And will activate the clay that's in the Field Saver product. So there was plenty of moisture in the soil beneath it, which allowed us to get this compacted real easily. As you do this later on in the summer when it gets a little warm and water's more challenging, you're going to need to add water to it as you compact it, because you can't compact something if it's dry. You need to have the water. It's the glue that holds the soil together. So I'll finish this here and hop on the roller. Well, here we are 3 days later since we did the Super Sack solution out here on the Friday. The day after we did the install, they had 3 games on Saturday with no groundskeeping in between, and then another game last night. And the holes for the dig out for the batters respectively is pretty darn good for 4 games and very little maintenance time around those games. So Ron, the groundskeeper, is very happy. I'm pretty happy with how it held up, considering especially the fact that we had very windy weather and very low humidity, so it really sucked the moisture out of this during the course of that time. It's a little dry right now, but we'll get this rehydrated and ready for the next infield or next baseball practice coming up this evening, actually. We'll get this taken care of. But Ron is very happy with the increase in the clay content and the stability it has created for this home plate area. So if you want to improve your infield skin in small areas, say the first base leadoff area, maybe it's too loose, it digs up too easy, it gets too low, maybe you need to beef it up and add some more clay content. That's where that Super Sack solution works out really great. Or if you've got low areas out on the infield that you need to bring up to proper grade, and you just want to buy some small amounts of soil, again, that Super Sack solution is the same thing. It's a great way to be able to take care of those small areas and bring them up to grade. So check out that Super Sack solution. I think you'll find it'll really help you out.